How's it going, everyone? Dan here, and we are doing another Minecraft Utopia. So, of course, every Monday and Thursday, Minecraft. So, anyway, last video I discussed a little bit about what was going on in the town. Obviously, a lot of big changes have been made, including my hairstyle, which I might end up going a little bit more this route anyway. So, I briefly discussed the idea of making underwater or underground streams in order to have a little more light. This was kind of glossed over. I started talking about it a little bit at the end, but I wanted to briefly talk about what that meant this time around. So, what we did when that circumstance happened was we made 2 block deep tunnels like this. You know, pretty straightforward. And we put the glowstone every few blocks. So let me think. Let me see. I could put one right down here. And then let me see. I could make it parallel. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make it match up. One right there. And then let's do another one right around here, because it seems like it's starting to get a little dark right over this area. Okay, and then we'll put one just like that on this side, and that's where this one will go. So, you get the idea. It's a little bit brighter now, as opposed to, see this area right here. This is what it is, at dark it actually is, but then you get over here, it's a little more brighter. So, with that being said, next thing is, we actually need buckets of water. So I'm an idiot and I didn't grab any buckets. So let's go back and grab some buckets. So here, oh, everything just finished. Congratulations, Dan. So I wasted a lot of iron to get these iron trapdoors. I like wooden trapdoors, but I don't think they will look very appealing here. They might stand out too much, and I don't know, may not look right. So grab some water. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so let's get on back to the town. Whoop, and get this taken care of. So I need to finish this warehouse. I also need to work on the construction building over here as well. There's still a lot that needs to be done in this dang city. A lot needs to be done in the city. So let me put one right there. It does make it a little bit darker, but definitely not as dark as that over there. It's plus, as far as I've noticed, it still helps with the whole spawning of the mobster issue. What I mean by that is, even with the glowstone nearby, it still helps. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. As far as I've noticed, it's still, the mobsters still don't spawn near them, even if the glowstone is like darkened because of water. I honestly don't remember it being this dark. That's the problem. Okay, there we go. Whoop. Okay, let me put that in there. And let me put that in there. There we go. Okay, let me put one right there. Put one right there. And one right there. And one right there. Okay, perfect. So it's not as bright as it was without it, but it does make it, I don't know. So this was kind of the idea we had originally. This was what we did. We used wooden planks. I actually looked up that. We didn't use iron planks last time. We used wooden planks with cobblestone streets. It looks okay in my but it does make it brighter. Not by much. It does make it brighter though, just a little bit. And the idea is kind of cool, because then you could have all these underwater passageways. You know what? Let's try it with wood. Let's see how wood looks, because I mean, it may stand out a little too much, but then again, it may still look good. But like I said, we used cobblestone and wood trapdoors, and honestly, wood would probably work a lot better, because then we don't have to waste all of our iron on stuff. There it is. Okay, so let's get this before the Oh, okay, we're halfway through. Whew. I was gonna say, if the moon's setting now, we're gonna have to find out the hard way. Let's get these before they disappear. Boop. And boop. So, it's a tough one. Iron does look better, but wood looks older and cheaper. I wonder if I should change this to a cobblestone road then, if that's the case. Because cobblestone looks really good with it. You know what? Let me just show you what it looks like with the cobblestone. Oh, it's still floating. Ooh. It looks a little older. Looks a little better. Man, I'm not sure. Let me do cobblestone this whole way then. Just to see what it looks like. I think I tried it once before and it just didn't look right. Well, it doesn't look bad. But my main problem is it's going to blend in with the building then. It's going to look the same. I'm destroying all this stone. It took so hard, took so long to get. Alright, let me see. Actually, cobblestone does look a little better. So there's still a lot that needs to be tested out. I like the stone with the iron, but I like the cobblestone with the wood. And obviously cobblestone and wood would be easier to get. And cobblestone does have that older look to it. But do I really want... let me see if I'm walking into the town. Do I like... I like this. This looks good. But do I really want this to look so blank and bare? Yeah, you know what? I will probably change all of this to cobblestone. Because here's the thing that I've come to find. Double checking to see if it's recording. My wife and I, we met at Disney World. We love Magic Kingdom. We love the parks. But then we recently went to Disneyland and we had such a great time. And I noticed a lot of differences that Disneyland, and Magic Kingdom have. The one main difference is that Magic Kingdom tries to look new. It tries to look like it's been updated. But Disneyland, technologically wise, Disneyland's more updated than Disney World. However, Disneyland embraces the old look and embraces that, you know, that look how it, like, we've been around for such a long time. We have that ancient mystical, like, feel to it. So I think that's something I should probably go with here. I should probably go for, whoop. Oh, and the good thing is I can't open those. That's another thought. Although iron does look okay with that. But wood looks good too. The problem is a lot of buildings are going to look like wood, and plus there'll be a mess having to deal with all of that. A lot of tough decisions have to be made here. A lot of tough decisions. I do like the cobblestone look a whole lot better than the stone look. As you can see, we went through 3 different palettes just for this road. We originally started with this, but then I realized, oh, it's too much like the sidewalk. And then I went to stone, and obviously stone has been taking a while, and it doesn't really look, it looks new, it doesn't really look old. And then now, of course, we're going to stone block, this stuff, stone brick. And so that's opening up a whole new can of worms for us. There we go. Iron does make more sense, though, because then you can't close it. Man, this is such a tough decision to make. How about this? How about I make one entirely out of iron and one out of wood? Let's do that. Let's go make some more. There's a crafting table next to me, wasn't there? There was. Why am I walking back all the way over here? Okay, that should be enough. Let's do one whole side of one type and then one whole side of another type. That way we could fully compare, because the cobblestone road is going to stay. It's going to stay as cobblestone. And bam. There we go. Let's get out of here. There we go. Well, let's get the iron one. Okay. There we go. Comparison. Which one looks better? This is a tough one. This is a very interesting one because, like I said, both of them have good reasons. Ooh. The iron one is going to require a lot more materials, however, it can't close. The wood one will be easier to make, and it has an older look to it. However, it can open. How about this? For the sake of building this town, I don't have a lot of iron. I don't have a lot of materials to make iron related stuff. For the sake of materials, I'm going to not use the iron one. Now later down the line, if I do have enough iron, I will most certainly use it. However, I don't have a lot of iron at this point. So I'm gonna have to just not use it. I'm gonna have to stick with the wooden one. And that's not a bad thing. I like the wooden one. I like it a lot. So you know what? That's what I'm gonna stick with. There we go. So as you can see, what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna finish this up for you guys to see next video, I'm gonna wrap it around this whole thing. That way you can see what it looks like, and I'll even, I got some other ideas too what I could do with it. I can make it, ooh, here's what I could do. I could wrap it around the town and have it make its center point, its main point, right over here where the wishing well is. I can make it like the wishing well is like like, for example, like a tree has roots. The wishing well could be the roots of the town, and like all the waterways could start from the wishing. Ooh, that's a good idea. I'm a genius. So I'm gonna leave it off of this. I'm gonna adjust a few things in the town, and then I will show you guys what we've done. So I'll see you guys next time.